What's up, everybody? It's DJ Reymo, Power 105.1. This is the Powers Industry, home of new music and entertainment. My co-host today is Ahmed. You know what he said. Ahmed is in the building. And our guest today is the beautiful rapper, celebrity, TV personality, Jersey representative, Mariah Lynn.
Opulence in the building.
What I missed? That's some more titles, right?
Nah,
You do a little. I should have been like Ghost Rider,
Mariah
smack the
Lynn,
shit out of you, aka
boss.
fuck you up.
Yeah, smack you, then be an activist and help you up.
At the same time.
Right.
Dirty Jersey in the building.
We're Mariah Lynn in the building. Grr, what's good, Jersey?
Have you ever stolen a car?
I drove a stolen car. I don't know how to steal it per se.
Me either. I never was good with the pulley game of like getting the key and all that. I didn't know how to do that, but I knew how to drive it.
My stepfather's from Newark, New Jersey. Shout out to Brick City. I remember being a young girl and driving in stolen cars with my stepdad. So we went to the lake, we went to the beach, we went everywhere in them stolen cars.
We had to go somewhere. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? It was the back in the day Uber.
Yeah, you will find them in, Elizabeth or something somewhere, but...
That was just Uber back in the day. You needed to get around, you steal a car.
Right.
Where we at with the music right now?
My music is doing great right now. As everybody knows, or maybe they don't know, Once Upon a Time went gold. That is an iconic record, but it's time to close that chapter and, reintroduce myself and reintroduce people to the new Mariah Lynn, which is still the old Mariah Lynn. I just developed and I've grown and, the music is doing exceptional. I have a new single out featuring Molly Brazy called Young Want These Problems. The video is out right now.
Pull up on a bitch like, what's up? What's up? Pussy assholes got me fucked up.
Getting a tremendous amount of views organically by itself. No label, no bag behind it. Just me and my team.
You got a new team, old team? What's going on?
I got a new manager. Shout out to Starsky. I'm working with a new engineer, new producers. I've been working with different artists and I'm excited for this Molly Brazy record because I feel like it's two females who didn't know each other from a can of paint from two different hoods who they literally threw us in a studio and we automatically clicked. So to show female unity on a record and actually have had time to build a bond with her and get to know her, I feel like a lot more females should be doing that and representing, the female rap community in a positive way.
So, my man Jermaine Dupri commented on, female MCs in the game. Have you heard his comment?
I did.
Right, so what are your thoughts on that?
I feel like opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one.
See, that's what Jersey people say. I've heard that all my life.
Right.
See?
And honestly, I feel like Jermaine Dupri, didn't he start Bow Wow? And didn't he tell Bow Wow to be a kid for the rest of his life? So, I mean, if Cardi wants to talk about running down on a bitch twice, or if I want to talk about I was a hoe and I admitted it, or we want to talk about, sexual activities, I feel like he should kind of just not, maybe plead the fifth or say no comment or something. Because
you saying Jermaine Dupri is finished?
No, I'm not saying he's finished. I respect everything he's done in the game, but I'm just saying that welcome to the millennials. We are the millennials, and if you don't know it, we're here and we're not going nowhere. So either you can kind of try to understand where we're coming from. With the whole Cardi thing, with what he said, I feel like, that's what Cardi likes to rap about. She likes to rap about, smashing her husband or smashing a dude or, how good her punani is or whatever. And it's the same thing with me. I rap about, money and guys and cars. And sometimes I rap about my life. And I've heard a record from Cardi that I really, really like. And it's not talking about, popping pussy and sitting on a nigga's face. But it is talking about how, she used to work across the street from, I don't know, somewhere where she used to strip or something like that. And now, her life has changed. So I feel like what Jermaine Dupri is missing is basically that we all have a story to tell. And Cardi's story is basically I'm going to be myself. I'm going to stick to being Cardi B, the personality who I was before Love and Hip Hop, only I'm just more evolved now. And that's what I'm trying to do as an artist, is reintroduce myself to the people as this evolved, not just artist, but woman as well. Because I've been going through certain things in my life that Love and Hip Hop doesn't showcase. And I feel like the people don't really get to see that side of me.
Support that. So let me ask you, so you feel the show just didn't show, the music?
Shout out. No, they showed the music. Shout out to Love and Hip Hop. Shout out to Mona, everybody, Stephanie. I love them so much. without Love and Hip Hop, I don't think I would be at the high volume.
It gives you a platform.
Yeah, the platform. You know, a lot of people try to downplay it and say, oh, it's reality TV. No, it could either make or break you. It could either resuscitate you or it could make you die. Right. And it's up to you to do that. Like, people blame Love and Hip Hop and they blame Mona and no, you have nobody to blame but yourself. When I came on Love and Hip Hop, I had 3 music looks that year. The next year I had 4 music looks. The year after that I had another 4 music looks. Every year that I come back, I have all these music looks. Right. And the bitch who's arguing with me don't have none. So what are we talking about here?
So it could also short circuit the other person's career. If you don't have nothing good to put out, it's only going to amplify that you have nothing good.
Yeah, and you might have something good to put out, but you want to curse at me and, threaten little old me. And now all the people are focused on is the drama, because the drama tends to overshadow the talent. People follow popularity nowadays. I don't believe that it's about, I don't think it's about real bars and all of that anymore. Like, you could get on a record and be like, hi, bitch, white horse, white J's. Bye, bitch.
It's a hit.
It's a hit. Like,
you gotta add a dance to it too.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I could make a song right now saying DJ Reymo, the hottest DJ in the and people are like, oh,
you
DJ
should say that again though.
Everybody recording? I'm gonna sample. I'm gonna make a Jersey Be More bounce record to it. It's quick.
The DJ Reymo, right.
Bounce that ass. Bounce that ass. Bounce that ass.
And hit it with the left. Hit it with the right.
See, that's it. Jersey, we hit.
Jersey.
Platinum.
Yeah, we definitely in Jersey right now.
That's what we do, man.
I love you
to
death. You know that.
I love
you know
y'all.
what I mean? All day.
But
you know what I mean? But go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So you said but. Go ahead.
No, I was waiting for you to say
but.
Oh, okay.
First of all, I'm not a Jersey dude. Like I always tell niggas, I'm a Harlem nigga with a Brooklyn. I'm raised between Marcy and Polo Ground.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So for me, we both come from that system, that foster care system. So it's always love. I want to see people win regardless. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
And I've always reached out for you and all that.
It's a real situation.
It's just what it is.
Yeah, it's a real thing out here.
Reymo is like, yo, when we get her back up here. And for me, I'm always a strong advocate for you.
Right,
so
thank you.
I want to see you win.
I love y'all.
And you're not whack. That's the dope
and
shit.
you know what's
Some
crazy?
people are just whack.
I had a
like, yo.
I think I just had a lot of people, are always asking me like, why you not, where this person is or where that person is. And it's like, I think that God took his time with me because I was destined for something greater than what was in front of me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I don't sit here and be like, why God? Why am I not at the BET Awards? Why am I not? And I'm like, no, I don't think like that. I think like, okay, I'm not at the BET Awards. They didn't answer my email. So this year I have to go quadruple hard. So next year they're like, wait, why is Mariah Lynn not on this topic? Right. So it's kind of like, I see a lot of females take the easy way out where they want to fuck a DJ, they want to fuck a producer, they want to, fake, they want to have fake relationships.
I've never had that opportunity, sorry. Valerie, if you listen, no, that don't happen to me.
Yeah. Wait, shout out to Reymo's lady, okay? We don't want no I don't want no problems. But yeah, no, it's definitely like, I feel like for me, it's been harder for me to do certain things because I didn't have the right team behind me. And it's people like you, it's people like Reymo, it's people like Remy, Cardi, Little Kim, DJ Self, all of these people. There's so many more that are like, Kim told me, I actually was texting her and I was like, this year's the year where I'm going to make people like really know who I am. And she was like, baby, the real ones fuck with you. Mm-hmm. Like, fuck everybody else. Mm-hmm. The real ones in the industry know who you are. They respect where you come from and they fuck with your music. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I think that was probably the most hardest hit to the face I've ever took. Was like, wow, she's right. Like real people really fuck with me, like the real ones.
I think everybody just got their time. Like, and when that moment comes, it's gonna hit you good. You're gonna run with it. You're gonna get the spotlight, and you're in the light already. So it's just 1 minute to the other, poof! All of a sudden, it's gonna turn on.
Yeah,
you never know what's gonna happen, but it could be the what's not looking like the blessing that all of a sudden is because this is gonna be the blessing.
That's what I'm saying. And I look at all these other rappers, like even like the famous Dex thing, and like all of these rappers, and it's like, they get it so easily, and then when they get it, they let it destroy them. Right. Like they turn to drugs and they turn to these Yeah, and and it's like you just came from the streets. Like me coming from the streets, my mom suffering addiction, it taught me so much. Like I've been in mansion parties, celebrity parties where, you know, people are sniffing drugs right in front of me. You want some? Don't you ever fucking offer me that shit. Like I'm very like that.
Right.
If you passing me a blunt, now we're gonna do a story. You know what I'm saying? It's a fat
It's more
blunt.
relaxing. It's more natural. Nature.
You know, but nah, like I just feel like you said, everything happens for a reason, and I think
and it's all timing. I swear it's all timing. People rush it and they'll burn it before it gets here. Like you could destroy relationships with the right people just because you want it so bad that you push people away.
Yeah, exactly. And not just that, but you know, now I've kind of humbled up a little bit and stuff like that. And when I say humbled up, I don't mean like I'm not the same Mariah Lynn. I'll still smack the shit out you, but I might take a little bit more time, or you know,
might count to 3 now.
I might count to 10, and that's your 10 seconds to run. Yeah, like you better run, Forrest. But no, I just won legal full custody of my baby sister July 30th. So
Congratulations.
Thank you. And yeah, I got that little girl and she depends on me, and my 21-year-old sister. My brother's actually one of my brothers is here, and I'm a huge example for them. And I don't want them going around thinking that being angry at the world because of the cards you were dealt is what you should do. Like I woke up today in such a happy mood. I'm like, I'm going to interview. Yes, Reymo. Yes.
We gonna party. Turn up.
Yeah, lobby. Like, let's go.
Let's go. Have fun.
But
reshuffle. That's how we do it.
I'll be honest with you. I made up that hashtag. I'm just having fun with this, and it was more and for myself. I made that so I could think about every time I get mad. I think about none of this shit is that serious. Let me just chill, because I used to be angry at everything. I'd wake up mad, want to fight everybody.
Right.
The mad Puerto Rican.
Like roll my blunt now.
I think that's what I need, because I don't smoke, and I think I need that to relax me.
Platinum was my drink,
I'm
nigga.
way too uptight. I'm way too micromanaged, and everything gotta be perfect.
I'm gonna slip you a CBD gummy.
I'm scared of that shit. Paranoid.
Right.
And everybody wants to slip one of those on me. Yo, eat this little gummy, little fishy. No, I don't want no fucking fishies. Get out of here. I'll be crying. Take me to the hospital. Take me to the hospital. I'm not fucking with that shit. But yeah, like I mentally say to myself, I'm just having fun with this so I could be in a better state of mind. Because if not, you just mad at everybody and don't like nobody.
Yeah, I agree.
And life is short.
Yeah, you can't be
enjoy life.
Your whole life angry.
Fat Joe said that to me one day. I was saying something. He was like, bro, enjoy life. I was like, what you mean? Enjoy life. Yeah. I was like, all right.
Yeah, it's crazy because I just hit Joe in the DM. I was at Rock Nation one day, and shout out to Polo and everybody up there, Gordo and them. But he came in and they were like, oh, you know Mariah Lynn? He was like, yeah, she family. So, you know, I got the confidence to slide in the DMs, ask for the collab. I'm like, hey, you know, I'd love to work with you one day, blah, blah. He was like, if it's God's will. And I was like, this man is like, he says stuff that you're like,
you're not expecting.
Right. If it's God's will. Like,
he gets that from Jay. That's why.
Nah,
he gets that from Jay.
His MO. He's been like that for years.
Yeah, but he gets that from Jay. Like
him and Jay just started being friends again.
But come on, man. He's always looked up to Jay, and he didn't have to ask Jay for that record. And he did. That was a lot of courage, and Jay responding back like, "Yo, listen, no problem." You know what I mean? Jay could have been on some like, "Fuck you."
They still been beefing over the Rucker for.
But you know what? It just shows growth on both of their
parts. True. You know what I mean? Everybody's grown now.
So we were just having a conversation out there, and it's so crazy because, you know, there's so much going on in the world that we can't talk about everything in this interview, but it's so true. We were talking about me, my manager, and the owner of Lobby, and he was, you know, saying like, you know, we're out here fighting over blocks and we're fighting over corners. And what we don't realize what we're doing is we're devaluing our area. So you got that Jewish man sitting back, just waiting for the property value to go down so he could snatch that house up, make a $4 million building. And guess what? We can't live there.
Right. We can't afford it.
So who owns the block now? You know what I'm saying?
You want to hear a crazy story that I learned about? I don't want to say nothing crazy about Jewish people, but in Brooklyn,
shout out to the Jews. Y'all a real MVP.
I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna show you why.
Shalom, nigga.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna tell you why.
Mazel tov.
I'm gonna tell you why they're the MVPs and why they're so genius. And Brooklyn has the highest percentage of Section 8 financial assistance for apartments. Right, everybody out there, but it's all Jewish people. Yeah. And you want to know why? Because they only advertise in Jewish newspapers in Hebrew. So Spanish people don't understand it. American people don't understand. Black people don't understand. You can't read English. They just put it in their own in their newspapers. So they just make sure it's their circle.
That's crazy.
So like my man owns 200 properties, and he was telling me that. He's like, bro, you don't go to the auctions to buy properties. You got it in your mind. They roll up with 10 million cash. They come in a busload. They come ready to go. Yeah. Because the only day we go to the auctions to buy properties is when it's a Jewish holiday.
Wow.
And at the same
they're not there.
They're not there. And at the same time, they buy all that shit up and then they
now I know when to go to the
You can't get in one of those apartments. You can't get Section 8 in one of the apartments in Brooklyn because
you can't
because you don't know how to read the language.
Yeah, and then you have people who have Section 8 and who have like these housing
and they
opportunities
need the help and they can't get it.
Yeah, and not just that, but when they get the help, then they have a son who didn't finish high school, who wants to be on the corner, and who, you know what I'm saying, you get your house raided and they find drugs or guns in your house, guess what? Your mother's on the street.
Yeah, you cut off. No more public assistance.
Right.
You lose your rent control.
Yeah.
Shit is wild.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, Jewish people are smart. They've always been smart.
I'm sorry, the Jews and the gays run the world. I mean? Y'all my friends.
Yeah, my friends.
We friends.
And the record drops on.
Right.
I agree. They run everything.
Let me ask you a question. I mean, you've had a lot of struggles in this game, but being a person who you're mixed, right?
Yes.
All right. So being mixed, what is that challenge like? Because a lot of people don't show love to, you know, they might see you one way. Oh, she's some light-skinned white girl. She's not a person of color. Like, how do you deal with that?
I'm a culture vulture.
Yeah.
I can name so many things. I'm not going to lie. Like when I did MTV's Wild and I love him. Shout out to Nick Cannon. I love him. But when he called me that, I know he was joking, but I was kind of like, really? Like you took it there, you know what I'm saying? I don't even want to take it there and say,
like, yo, I still need to be on the show, so I'm gonna chill.
Have you done Wild 'N Out?
I want to slap you.
Yeah, I did Wild 'N Out.
Right,
yeah, I mean, I sold a little bit more records than you, Nick. But, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I fuck with Nick. He's super dope. But
you sound like you
still sold more records though.
I still sold more records. But I mean,
you on the red squad. You on the red squad right now, throwing shots.
I was on the black squad. So, but yeah, I get a lot of that. I get you're trying to act black. You know, you're trying to be something you're not. Oh, don't talk like that. Don't dress like that. Don't this like that. And it's like, what are you talking about? Like, this is where I come from. I just did an interview yesterday, actually, where I addressed me saying, I'm fucking your nigga. I know that you mad. Some people are mad. A lot of people aren't mad. They're like, yo, Mariah Lynn's from the hood, or she's.
So wait, the chicks aren't mad. You fucking ain't nigga, they not mad?
No, they mad that I said the
I know
N-word.
I'm being funny.
And it's like, yo, honestly, like I seen a lot of people like, I'm black and I wasn't offended, or my little sister is Puerto Rican, Italian, and black. My nephew is Puerto Rican, Italian, and black. Like, what are we talking about? You can't call me a race. So you mean to tell me I hate my own flesh and blood? Like, you bugging the fuck out.
Listen, so y'all understand, before you continue, Kid Capri is Italian and black, and he's one of the best fucking DJs, if not the fucking best DJ that ever touched this game.
I agree.
You know what I mean? And he's
I looked
Italian
at Reymo.
and black.
I was like, you agree?
Yeah, I gotta say, agree. I gotta say,
No,
that's my guy.
Like, he's iconic. Like, that's not even a question. Big shout out to Vina Love. That's my little homie.
Oh, you know Vina, I love her. I just saw her yesterday. She was there
we have her
yesterday.
on the panel coming up. But you know what I mean? I just want to mention that. Like, don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's crazy to me because it's like, I had to let it be known yesterday. I know when people see the interview, they're gonna be like, wait, she said she is the culture? Yeah, I am the culture. I grew up in the hood. I grew up at on the 27th to the 31st of the month. There was no food in my refrigerator. Like, what are y'all talking about? You know, my mother made, my stepmom makes corned beef and white rice with papas. Yeah. Like, what
you had corned beef? We didn't have corned beef.
Yo, I still, my brother could attest. That's my favorite meal to this day, right, bro? That's my favorite meal to this day. But they call that the poor people meal. Right. You know, the end of the month meal. Like, so I just feel like if you don't like what I'm putting out, if you don't like how I talk, if you don't like how I dress, if you don't like me, you don't have to like me. Like, we live in a day and age where you can boop, unfollow, boop, unsubscribe, and then you never have to see me ever again.
Yep. Makes sense.
Bananas.
Yeah.
What are we doing with the music right now, though? Where are we at with the new shows coming up? What's going on?
We're doing great things with the music. I got this new team. So excited to have them. We've been having a lot of conversations with the major labels. Now I have a nice big deal on the table from an investor. And, my manager Starsky has been working some distribution deals because I'm no longer with Equity. But I'm looking for a nice little distribution deal. Plus, whoever I do sign to for distribution, just remember my record went gold and I never seen $1 off of it. So I have all the proof, and I'm sure that when they go in there, they're gonna get all of that money back.
That's attorney department. That's legal department.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna. My plan is to drop some singles during this fourth quarter. The Molly Brazy record is out now. Mixed by Chameleon is my heart and my soul, like my ride or die, my bro. He does so much for me. And in the studio wise, Kazi, Kazi Stoner.
Yeah.
We had the same situation. We had the same situation with He Who Shall Not Be Named.
Are y'all gonna do a record together?
Oh, we do have a record. So we have 2 records together.
It's already done?
Already done. We have a record,
so we
me
need
and
to get
him.
the record. Why we didn't get the record?
I got you. It's not out yet, but y'all have it first.
All right.
Reymo had You Don't Want These Problems 5 days before it was dropped.
Yeah.
So he had it. I'm on top of that.
I brought you up to the spot with that, so you know what I mean? Let's go. Yeah, okay.
We're going to ring that
even
off tonight.
Even Soph likes the record.
We're going to ring that off tonight for sure. Lobby, it's going to be a movie.
Yes. Soph even was like, oh, we should take this to 50. And I'm like, Starsky. But we got some big things going on. I am going to drop an album first quarter. I'm hoping to either have this investment deal in play or have a major behind me for the album. All of my music that's out. I just put out an EP, High Expectations. It's a little underrated, I feel like, but I'm not mad. Like, I love my fans. I love my supporters. There's so many different areas that I haven't touched yet. So many different genres that I haven't indulged in yet. Like, I am predominantly Puerto Rican, so I just did a couple Spanish records, and there's so many Latin artists.
I want to hear these Spanish records.
Yeah, Karol G, Anuel, like all of these artists out there that I'm like, yo, I just can't wait. Romeo and, Bad Bunny, like I'm so intrigued by it. I'm like, yo, I can't wait to embrace that side of me too. Like, I feel like people are like, oh, you should write a book on your I'm like, yo, my story's not done yet.
That's a good way to think. Your story's not done yet.
Yeah, my journey's not over yet.
So the book is halfway done. So you gotta wait.
Yeah.
Makes sense. How do you know when it's done? No, like, when is the finish line? Like, the music industry, there's never no finish line. It was in a race with no end.
I know when it's done when my Dr. Miami boob job is reaching my stomach. Then I'm like, all right, let me pull the typewriter out.
Time to write the book.
I'm saying it's time to write the book.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So at this stage of the game, anybody you want to collaborate with?
Oh my God.
I know you want to collaborate with a lot of people,
Yeah.
but somebody specifically. I mean, the last time we had a conversation, you said some people. I want to know where you are with it right now.
Right now, I think I would love to collaborate with Becky G. I love her music. There's a lot of artists, like you said, that I would love to collab with. There's so many talented people out there. I think me and Cardi would make the pop of the century, us two together. So definitely Cardi. I would love to work with Sweetie because, like I said, I'm digging the whole female unity thing. Sweetie, Kim, obviously I've spoken to about a collab. Big Frida, I've spoken to about a collab. I have this idea for this record with me and Uncle Murda to do like a millennial Mariah Carey ODB type song.
Ooh,
fire, like me and Mariah.
Uncle Murda?
Yeah, I hear him, like I have the record.
Lenny, she talking. Let's go.
He knows. I've already pressed him about it. Like, but yeah, I would love to work. Uncle Murda's one of my favorite. I love Lil Baby. The City Girls, obviously. QC's whole lineup is like, I'll take the whole lineup. Like,
any one of them.
Any one of them, like, I'll take.
Bring it.
Fire, super fire. But I do want to work with some Latin artists. Like I said, I would love to work with Karol G.
I always tell artists, like, don't sleep on the Latin community because that shit is global. There's Colombia, South America.
I grew up listening to Evie Queen, Hector Lavoe, La India, like all of these people. So
what's your Spanish like?
I understand more than I speak. It's crazy because my brother speaks fluent and understands fluently, both of my brothers. But me, I guess, my mom, being raised with my mom's side more than my dad's side kind of affected that a little bit.
Got it.
But I understand perfectly. And
so all you Spanish chicks out there, watch what you say. Spanish chicks out there, watch what you say. She understands.
I mean, I have a whole freestyle. I did a remix to Bad Bunny, Soy Peor, and I shot a video for it and everything. Nice. So I like English Spanished it, but
Spanglished it.
Yeah, but now I'm doing like more like full Spanish records. I just did a record, Fabio?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Actually, he was at the showcase. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. He showed up to the joint.
Super fire joint.
Huh?
It's super fire.
You got the joint right there?
I got it in my email, but...
All right, so you got to get it.
It's called Patra.
You got to play that shit tonight, right? For your birthday party.
Yo lo voy a mover
First of all, I'm
para atrás.
sorry. It's Reymo's birthday.
Yes. Happy birthday, DJ Reymo.
Tommy's hosting Power. We're going to watch that episode and all that.
Yes.
But,
I saw Tommy wearing the
You hanging
Bird
out with us
brand.
tonight? What's
yes,
up?
I'm coming out tonight. So we
Ready?
litty.
Yeah, they told me you bought about 20 bottles tonight. So
Litty too
definitely,
titty.
I mean.
We're gonna have some fun. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Go ahead, girl. I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt.
No.
Why we interrupted, distracting with the birthday festivity? Let her promote her music.
No, it's okay. I
the
just
name of
wanna
the
say,
song, the new song out.
You Don't Want These Problems,
That's
featuring
right.
Molly Brazy, produced by Mixed by Chameleon.
Where
Shout
can
out to Jacquay
Where can
too.
they find it?
Jacquay wrote the hook. Y'all can find it everywhere. The official video is now on YouTube. Make sure y'all subscribe to
I
my
fuck with
YouTube
Jacquay.
channel. I'm trying to build my channel up. So all my YouTubers and stuff. I just did a interview with Be Lovely where we was eating the crab legs and the smackalicious sauce and stuff. So I've been trying to like build the channel, but it's on every platform. Like you could literally stream my music on Spotify, Amazon, like iTunes, Google Play, everything, like everything. So if you were confused,
I'm a hustler.
Yeah.
I love Mariah, man.
Thank you. I love y'all too. Y'all the
Straight
only
hustle,
people
man.
that I come into the interview and I'm like, alright, I'm good.
Yeah, we're not gonna attack you for like.
We're not doing all that
I
bullshit.
know. That's why I
People
love
be
y'all.
attacking, like plotting, like I'm gonna get around, I'm gonna say this so I can get a fucking title and get more views because I'm gonna make her say some wild shit. Like,
Yeah.
we don't care about that shit. Promote your product.
Where I'm at right now, like I said, I woke up in a good mood. I'm in such a happy place. My life is not perfect. I'm not a utopian, person or whatever you want to call it. I go through real life shit every day. Like every day. Today I woke up and I had to wake up early as much as I was tired because I wanna be regular sometimes. I wanna stay up till 4 a.m. and watch Netflix. You know what I'm saying? I wanna be regular. And then when my baby sister's coming in my room at 7 a.m, like, make me chocolate milk. I'm like
I want wet it.
yeah, like that's her favorite line. Make me chocolate milk. I'm like
7 a.m.
Woo!
I'd
Yeah,
have been like, come on, man, let's go back
shout
to
out to Swisher too. I do gotta say that Swisher Sweets. I'm an ambassador. They gave me a huge deal. I didn't even know Swisher gives the bag like that. But shout out to them.
We need a couple of bottles over here.
Nah, I will definitely send y'all
Right.
some Swisher Sweets. Okay, but y'all can follow me on Instagram, Mariah Lynn Boss, Twitter, Mariah Lynn Boss, everything Mariah Lynn Boss. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Cameo. Shout out to
TikTok is different.
Shout out to TikTok though, because they actually reached out to me and was like, Once Upon a Time has over 130,000 videos
moly.
on their platform.
All different.
One song.
That's one of my favorite joints.
TikTok is
Thank you.
different. It's definitely.
I'm like, I don't get it.
I use it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I cheat. I look at TikTok and I go to trending now, songs, new releases, and that's where I go TikTok. Because them
Really?
kids, they describe what's gonna be it. They foresee what's gonna be the next song. That
Yeah.
TikTok shit. Once it's popping there, you know it's out of here.
Yeah, they're like, hi bitch, bye bitch.
Yeah. If it's on TikTok and it's winning, it's gonna be something.
Yeah,
Like, that's it.
I agree. But stay tuned, y'all. I definitely got the new single out right now. I'm so grateful. Thank you to all the DJs, including Reymo. Thank
Appreciate
you guys
you.
up here for having me. A lot of people are actually giving me great feedback on the record. So I'm excited because I want to stick to the old Mariah Lynn, like the Once Upon a Time Mariah Lynn, but I do want to still show like the new me too.
The evolution of
Yeah,
who
the
you are.
evolution of Mariah Lynn.
And that's what's up. I
Thank
might
you.
have just gave her a title.
Yeah, you
Mhm.
did.
Yo, where your manager at?
He right there.
2%, nigga. 2%.
Right.
2% in the bottle. Let's talk.
Yeah. And I'm not a greedy person when I work with people. Like I'm all about fairness because I've been through a situation where, I
share
was
the publishing?
blindsided. And nothing with my publishing.
She's looking at him like, yo, nigga, you just got here.
I'll give you 5%. I'll give you 5%. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
I
just
write
saying,
all my
nigga.
own music for the record. I collaborate with writers sometimes, but I would say 98% of
You
the
write your
time
own
I write my
shit.
own music.
That's good.
Mhm.
Respect that.
Last
Yeah.
question before you get out of here, because we
Mhm.
got to get to my man's joining.
Mhm.
We might get a little record, or you might jump
Yeah.
on stage for us. You know,
Yeah.
in the lobby. That's what it
This
is.
Reymo's birthday.
Let's have some fun.
Let's
Yeah.
go, nigga. Got me.
He got the Hennessy plug if y'all didn't know.
I need one of them 20 bottles, man.
Oh, yeah, right? We're gonna
But
have
no,
some fun.
seriously, relationship wise, what we
Mhm.
doing? How we looking? Because you're very family oriented, and that's what's dope about you. Like, you take care of the family and all that. How we looking about a little Mariah, or I don't even know. We're gonna call a guy the baby boy if he.
Right now, like I said, I won full custody of my baby sister July
Okay.
30th. Like through the courts. And I went through a situation where, you know, I had to like go through so much stuff. At one point, like, I'm not even gonna lie, I'll be as transparent. Everybody knows that I'm honest as fuck. You know, a situation had happened with my mom where, you know, DIFUS or then people in New York call it ACS or whatever. Mm-hmm. They got involved and, you know, I had to shut them down real quick. I'm opening all my cabinets as they would. He's like, oh, you don't need to. No, you're gonna look in my refrigerator. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, you're not gonna try to
we got me. Food, nigga.
Make a report look crazy.
And then I had to go for full custody of my sister because I have to protect her ultimately. And that's why I don't have my own child yet, because I feel like I haven't met the man that makes me feel like me and my child will be protected for life. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of men out here that sell you dreams. Oh, I'll be the best father. Oh, you know, you'll be taken care of. And then you have certain fathers
and then he passed you a mixtape.
Yeah, and you like, yo.
Okay, you get me to this event? I want to meet that producer you fuck with.
Yeah, and then, you know, little things. But I'm not gonna lie, like, I am in a relationship right now. I'm very happy.
You got names or no?
No, I'm not gonna say no names because you know what it is with people.
I gotta ask.
People like to take your happiness away. You know what I'm saying? It's like, even if I was dating a regular guy or whatever the case may be, if
this guy ain't regular.
No.
Million, 2 million, billion.
I'm not saying he's regular and I'm not saying he's not regular. I'm not saying who the fuck he is. That's the point. But I just want to say that, you know, like every relationship, I go through things. Men cheat, you know, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. But at the end of the day, I feel like when I want a kid so bad, but I have my baby sister. And I'm like, I don't want to cheat her. Like, she already doesn't have a mom and a dad. And me and my man are like that figure for her. And, you know, when she goes older, I have to prep myself for this conversation of like, I'm not your mom. You know what I'm saying? I'm your sister. Right. But I'm still your mommy. Right. But at the end of the day, I feel like if I have a kid right now, which is ultimately, like you said, I'm all about family. I'm dying to have a kid. Like, people don't know that I want a little girl so bad. Or a little boy, it doesn't matter. Right. But I have my nephew.
You got baby fever is what you say. You got baby fever.
I got baby fever like a motherfucker.
That nigga waiting, he like,
somebody pass me a can of pass me a can of Narcan and wake me up. Because no, but I feel like I be cheating her. And it's so that sucks for me too sometimes, because it kind of makes me resent my mom a little bit, because I'm like, damn, like, you know, I'm supposed to be living my best life. Like, you know what I'm saying? But listen, I feel like God has put this on my lap for a reason. I feel like God is trying to teach me better. You know what I'm saying? My aunt took care of me while my mom was in the streets doing her. And now I feel like I owe it to Iceland and to Elias and my 21-year-old sister still, and even my brothers who are grown as hell. I owe it to them to, you know, do the right thing.
Yo, before we get into anything else, and you gotta go, you can't walk out of here with no bars for us.
I know.
You gotta give us that truth. You know what I mean? I need to know that, you know, this whole baby thing that you want to do hasn't lost your flavor. All right, I got you. Let's go.
Oh boy, let's have some fun.
That's that shit. Mariah Lynn, DJ Reymo, what's good? I'm in the motherfucking building, Jersey. Yeah, yo. I said, y'all gotta feel me on this. Like, I said, freak of the week, he a trick, I'm a treat, got him dream chasing. And I ain't talking about me, I don't want a minute man, something like tweet, I need a Davies, a real nigga from the street. Sim, who the fuck got the keys to my Jeep? He gotta love me like Unwell, do Karol G. I be the Kim to his Shady, Britney drive him crazy. Say my name 3 times, but I ain't Marsha Brady. If I ever fuck Trey, bet the neighbors know my name. Hated to love it, might put this pussy on the game. Got this so for real, said it tastes like candy rain. Do you the same way? And Michelle A. the Dr. Dre. I'm a freak in the morning, but importantly, I'm a boss and I always move accordingly. Never fuck with the nigga who be boring me, cause I'm like Mimi in the shower when recording me. I take 50 to the candy shop, nothing but my heels on when them panties drop. I'ma put that ass to bed like the Zan he pop. Next day fuck around and your gram be blocked. Yo, I'd have a threesome with Tiana if we invite Madonna. Sex so amazing it remind me of Rihanna. Said my pussy tastes expensive, even better than designer. Hot, and I'm a freak, must I remind ya, bitch.
Let's go, Dirty Jersey in the building.
I had to slow it down.
Mariah Lynn with that sin. Let's go.
Yeah. Normally I jump on the mic and I just start going the fuck off, like going off. But you know what I'm saying? Acapellas is always great, but when you got a beat, I feel like you get to get into it a little bit more.
Get into ride the beat, ride the beat. I was going to say.
That's a classic too.
Give everybody your social media, your handle.
Yeah. Mariah Lynn in the building. You already know. Tri-State, what's good? You can follow me on Instagram, Mariah Lynn Boss. Twitter, Mariah Lynn Boss. YouTube, Mariah Lynn. All of that. Shout out to my bosses out there, okay? Shout out to everybody out there who always set out to beat the odds that are against you, okay? And just know that no matter what anybody says, it's always going to be haters. Follow your dream. Like, don't let nobody tell you that you can't be who you want to be in life. But remember, you can be whoever you want to be, but the best person that you can always be is yourself.
That's right.
Wow. Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
Words of wisdom right there from Mariah.
Happy birthday, Reymo.